as promised, in the studio, and unbelievably, again, more rock royalty, we have with us today Klaus Eichstadt from Ugly Kid Joe, original founding member and lead guitarist, here to preview their brand new album, Rad Wings of Destiny. Klaus, how are you doing?
I'm great. Thank you. Good to be here.
That's great, man. This thing is super, super exciting. We're super thrilled to have Ugly Kid Joe, founding member Klaus, sitting down with us to discuss Rad Wings of Destiny. Klaus, how did this thing get started?
We just had this idea of doing a record and started calling around and asking who's got songs. And we're like, yeah, I got a couple ideas here and there. And the next thing you know, we're all just in our respective corners of our homes, like with our, basically, in my case, in my garden shed, trying demoing songs on GarageBand, and we're sending them around to each other. And then we all convened in Texas, El Paso. Dave knew a studio in El Paso, Texas, that is really reasonable and really well equipped. He had done some records there in the past, so we ended up all going to El Paso together at the same time, obviously for the same time.
Okay.
Like I said, just before COVID, and so we went to El Paso for a month and we basically recorded all the bass tracks.
All right. Well, I'll tell you. So it looks like Ugly Kid Joe had a couple efforts right before this new album that's going to premiere here. It looks like you had Stairway to Hell going on. That was pre-COVID, so that thing kind of didn't get off the ground, so to speak.
Yeah, I mean, we that was our first sort of reunion thing. We did that record, that EP, I should say. That was just we weren't even a band at that time, and we started. It was the same kind of thing. It was kind of like the Blues Brothers. Just, hey, you want to get the band back together again? Just call around, and the next thing you know, that was when Dave had his recording studio in Louisiana, so we all just went down there.
Gotcha. So that's Dave Fortman.
Yeah, Dave Fortman.
Okay.
Guitarist and producer. And so we did that in 2012, I'm guessing. 2011, 2012. I think in 2011 actually, but it came out in 2012 maybe. And then we started touring a little bit here and there, and it just started picking up steam. And then we ended up doing another record and now another one.
Okay, yeah. So you're picking up a lot of steam. I'll tell you, the new album or the new singles, they sound great. As a matter of fact, I am saying the new album because as the audience is listening to this, the new album is available. So the new album is out. It dropped October the 21st. So some of the fans that are listening on this side of town, you guys would have got that a couple of days ago. So it is out now. This show does premiere on a Monday. So get out, get on Spotify, get out and on your computer, because we know nobody gets out anymore. I don't even know why I'm saying get out and buy it.
Yeah.
Get on your phone. What world am I living in? Get on your phone and download the new Ugly Kid Joe album, Rad Wings of Destiny. Give me a little background on Kill the Pain. I find that song, it has me hooked, and it resonates in my blood.
It's that's a Dave Fortman song. He writes these every now and then. He'll write like this sort of fun, upbeat, like sort of country pop song, like Long Road, and then he'll come right back at you with a sort of this dark, ominous song, Kill the Pain, And I think you can kind of guess what I would guess what some of the lyrics are about. But we all kill the pain in certain different ways, and sometimes trying to kill the pain makes it worse.
I can't agree more with that. Everyone, and I did read some of the bio, some of the backlit writings about why the song was written, and there was a couple ways of grabbing it. It could have been about a person who's having a problem, or any way to get through and get to the other side where you really need to be.
Right.
And that song is resonating over here on the 97 Underground charts. It's been in heavy rotation since it dropped. Yes, this song is in heavy rotation. I'll tell you what, we're going to get into it because I got to hear it, because you're sitting down with not just the founding member, but the lead guitarist from Ugly Kid Joe, and he's here on the Muay Thai Metal Show to premiere his brand new album, Rad Wings of Destiny. It's Kill the Pain.
Hell yeah.
Setting is the sun, Rising is the moon, just like the fool, never knows when to run. Hating is the love, trampled all the wounded, and always too soon it comes to an end. Let me kill the pain, let me be the reason you're falling again. Let me kill the pain, let me be the one that keeps calling your name. 'Cause beautiful we lay here under the sky, watching the loneliness die. Helpless are the dreams no one ever hopes for. Needless is the world no one ever cared for. Hiding from the sun, dying all the days, always on the run. Endless is the waiting. Let me kill the pain, let me be the reason you're falling again. Let me kill the pain, let me be the one that keeps calling your name. 'Cause beautiful we lay here under the sky, watching the loneliness die. So just don't waste your time. Let me be the reason you're falling again. Let me kill the pain, let me be the one who keeps calling your name. It's beautiful we lay here under the sky, watching the loneliness die. All the dreams no one ever hopes for. Needless is the world, it's everything we paid for.
That was Kill the Pain on the Muay Thai Metal Show, and you're sitting down with Klaus Eichstadt from Ugly Kid Joe, more rock royalty, here to discuss the brand new album, Rad Wings of Destiny. And we all know that's a play on words. Is that not true, Klaus?
Yeah, it's on the, we've done that with every record where all our album titles are sort of a play on another or more classic record or movie or something.
I'm pretty in tune with some of the names of the other albums, like Stairway to Hell and America's Least Wanted.
Right.
I was looking around. What is the Uglier Than They Used to Be? What album was that from?
Well, it started. It's from Two Live Crew, As Nasty as They Want to Be.
Oh, I
kept inspiration.
Yeah. I kept typing it in, and I wouldn't find. I kept saying what.
As Nasty as They Want to Be was Two Live Crew came out and they got totally banned, and it was like super controversial, and that was a great moment.
And that's the beauty of the interview. You heard it first here from Klaus Eichstadt, where that album came from. So you got a lot of stuff in the pipeline. What are you guys thinking about doing once this album settles in? Is there any tours in the works?
Yeah, we are actually. We're going to be in England pretty much the first half of November.
Uh-huh.
The UK just doing shows all over England with a band called Massive Wagons. It's going to be a co-headlining thing.
Okay.
And it should be fun. We're really excited. We're do some AC/DC covers with the other band, I think. And, but, you know, do our sets, obviously, and then kind of for fun, maybe do a couple AC/DC songs at the end there. And so that'll be a fun tour. And then we are talking about, well, one, we're going to keep releasing videos. It's just one of those things we're doing for this record. And then we are talks about doing a U.S. tour sometime in the first half of next year.
There it is, the first half of next year.
Yep. And also a European run somewhere during the end of the summer next year.
And I did have a chance to watch your live in Poland on YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
Very, very impressive outing by Ugly Kid Joe. Extremely impressive. These guys are professionals. So if you don't know, we're sitting down with Ugly Kid Joe. They have a brand new album, Rab Wings of Destiny. Klaus Eichstadt, lead guitarist, founder of the band. How's Whitfield doing, Klaus?
Whit's great. He is singing better than ever, and you don't know where he is ever because he's never in the same place twice.
He's like Vanishing Man.
Yeah, he's easy to reach, but he's not easy to find out where he is physically. But what he does, he'll go on tour, and he'll like check places out as we're touring. And if a place like hits a chord with him, he's like, "I'm coming back here. I'm gonna live here for a while," and he'll just do that.
Nice.
It's pretty rad.
Yeah, that's nice.
Pretty cool life. Yeah,
it is. This is great. I'm so excited. I know the fans are excited. I love Ugly Kid Joe. I'm back to when don't you want to be my neighbor?
Yeah.
And everyone loved Whitfield, the hair. He's a really good looking guy. So he's a great front man. So, but you're a great lead guitarist. And this band kicks ass. I'll tell you, there's some tunes, if you don't know Ugly Kid Joe, they have an undercut. There's a smell of suicidal tendencies, a little rage. Some of your riffs get a little bit deeper. The new stuff I feel like there's a maturity level coming with the band now. It's a main rock. It's got like a rock main groove feel to it, as opposed to some of the older stuff. But the composition of this new album is very fine tuned. We are hopefully maturing somewhat. And we had our producer who did America's Least Wanted produce this record, Mark Dodson. Okay,
and
so
he really likes an organic rock and roll sound. He likes it like in a way kind of old school,
right?
But at the same time raw. He doesn't like to do too many. There's very few click tracks. There's very few, looped moments. It's usually just that's how we played it, things like that. So
that helped you working with that type of familiarity.
Yeah, we hadn't worked with him in a long time, but he's always stayed our friend. So that was really cool. Like there's a super familiarity with him because we when we tour in UK and Europe, we always see him. He always comes and hangs out. He's a wonderful man and a great producer. And so even though we hadn't worked with him per se in a long time, we had always hung out with him and talked about music with him over the last, 20 years that we've stayed in touch. And he and Whit are in particular good friends. So Whit spends a lot of time in the UK. So they've spent a lot of time together over there. So that was just a matter of time. Oops.
That is awesome, Klaus. The familiarity, the camaraderie, it's there. It's Ugly Kid Joe. Everybody loves them. Let's check out That Ain't Living right here on the Muay Thai Metal Show on 97 Underground, Baltimore's only heavy metal.
What you trying to prove? But you
Living from Ugly Kid Joe's brand new release off of Rab Wings of Destiny, sitting down in the studio. Rock royalty, Klaus Eichstadt. Klaus, that is a killer rock song.
Yeah, it's a total Whit Crane mouth riff where you just walked around going, would that be a cool song? We're like,
Okay.
I guess. And then there it is.
That's just how magic happens. That's how the magic happens. What a front man, Whitfield. I'll tell you, I can't get enough of Ugly Kid Joe. They got great albums. They got great tunes. I was revisiting a bunch of their stuff, getting myself all psyched up to speak to Klaus Eichstadt, founding member of Ugly Kid Joe and lead guitarist. What else you got in the works there? So you got the new album. It dropped and it's out now. You can download it. Where can they find this album?
All your basic Spotify and iTunes and stuff like that. But if you want to just go to the page where you can find them all, you just go to uglykidjoe.net, our website, and in there's you can all the links. We're on Facebook, Instagram, and the other one.
That's sweet.
Twitter.
That's sweet. Do you have are they
What's
cut
it called again?
all the places to find Ugly
Twitter.
Kid Joe? I was just curious. I don't want to feel like the student that didn't do his homework, but is there a vinyl? Is there a copy of a vinyl on there?
There's vinyl coming out. I think we've got a couple colors. In fact,
That's what we're talking
you
about.
you can get the whole little package thing where you get vinyl, and you can even get cassette if you want, a green cassette. It's pretty cool.
That's cool. Yeah. So everybody's going retro on everything now. The cassettes are back. The colored vinyl. Go to Ugly Kid Joe and get the brand new release, Rab Wings of Destiny. I don't know where to go with this whole thing. We want to see you on tour in the States. You guys got to make that happen.
Yeah, we're looking to make that happen. Like I said, the first half of next year. Hopefully we will be in the United States doing a full-blown tour of pretty much, the whole country, which we haven't done in a really long time. We've played a few shows here and there randomly, but we haven't done a full tour in, since the 90s. So it would be really, really exciting for us to do an actual U.S. tour.
Most definitely. I definitely want to see some Ugly Kid Joe. And I don't mind traveling.
Yeah, you might have to.
Might have to travel to see Ugly Kid Joe. You need to beef the sale. We need to get the Ugly Kid Joe flying off the shelf so these guys can get to every city in the United States and just rock the hell out of everybody. Klaus, we were talking while the music was playing a few seconds ago about failure.
Yeah.
Help me understand that a little bit. I did see the video, so they do have the YouTube video going for Failure. Yeah. What's going on with that song?
It's kind of joking earlier about it. It's two things. In a way, it's a little bit about how if you really think about it, most relationships are failures in the sense that not everybody meets their high school sweetheart and ends up living happily ever after. You go through a few, right? And,
right.
To get to the right one, and even then, sometimes not so much. So it's just, I think that's just But at the same time, don't beat yourself up. It's everybody fails at something.
It's kind of like I hate
how successful you are.
It's kind of like I hate everything about you, but I'm a failure.
Yeah. It's being sarcastic and it's being self.
It's totally sarcastic because I just watched the video a few minutes ago before you called in, and I'll tell you, it had me laughing. But you have to understand. Ugly Kid Joe has a very clever, tongue-in-cheek way of presenting things. Would you not say so?
We like to. We like to
yes.
think that. Yeah.
That's part of the glitz and the glamour of Ugly Kid Joe. You have to know they're jerking your chain a little bit here.
Yeah, always.
Right. You're not really a failure unless you. Yeah, you're not really a failure unless you believe it. But they're selling it like you are. That's the magic of the song. I tell you, it had a smile on my face. This looks like a really good album. I'll tell you what, everybody get out and get the new Ugly Kid Joe, Rab Wings of Destiny. It's available everywhere, Spotify, Apple Music, you name it. They got it. Internet. Boom. We're going to jump into Failure. I want to thank Klaus Eichstadt, all the luck in the world, from Ugly Kid Joe for being on the Muay Thai Metal Show right here on 97 Underground in Baltimore. Thanks a lot, Klaus.
Thank you, man. Totally my pleasure, and thanks for cranking metal.
We're going to crank the new one. Here's Failure at 97underground.com. Byron Slade from the Muay Thai Metal Show here to discuss the signature send-off phrase, Cheerio. It's spelled Cheerio. It's used as an expression of good wishes or a parting goodbye. You've heard it here many times, but if you missed last week's episode, here it is.
Did you get that Cheerio fixed?
Ron, I had to run out to Sears, see if they had a spare Cheerio.
Yeah, did you pick up some vocal lube while you were out?
Yeah, they got a set of spark plug and some vocal lube. I figured I'd prime the carburetor and see if we can get this thing running.
Well, it's a good thing, B. Slade.
I just dropped in the starter fluid. Let's give me a pull on it. It still ain't firing.
Oh,
I gotta
man.
choke it, Ron.
I gotta go back to Sears.
You know what the problem is? I don't know what the Cheerio song is.
You know?
Oh, I know what it is now.
Tigers of Pantown.
It is, and it's white lines, right?
Cheerio time, B. Slade. Come on, pull on that cord, B.
Let
Slade.
me give her a rip.
Come on, you can do it. Come on.
Cheerio! Don't miss another amazing send-off with America's favorite heavy metal DJ. That's Rockin' Ron Mano with the outlaw Byron Slade. It's right here on the station your mother warned you about, 97underground.com.